So shines a good deed in a weary world.
Hey, bitch, YouTube, use YouTube, because YouTube is YouTubing. All right.
Past 7 years traveling the world perfecting my craft. I've spent the past 7 years traveling the world perfecting my craft. You see, I'm something of a magician, inventor, and chocolate maker. So quiet up and listen down. Nope, scratch that, reverse it.
Mr. Wonka, I can see you're a man of great ingenuity.
What are you doing?
I'm making chocolate, of course. How do you like it? Dark, white, nutty, absolutely insane.
Many people have come here to sell chocolate. They've all been crushed by the chocolate cartel. You can't get a shop without selling chocolate, and you can't sell chocolate without a shop.
No daydreaming.
What are we gonna do, Willie?
Huh.
Huh?
Huh.
A double huh?
Do you have a pencil and paper?
Uh-huh.
I got an idea. I know things haven't been easy for you. They're gonna get better.
You promise?
I pinky promise. That's the most solemn vow there is.
Where do we start?
A good chocolate chip is simple.
Where's this?
It's just weird. What's happening? Who wants a chocolate that makes it fly?
Let's find out, shall we?
Who's for a Hummerchuck?
Nothing to see here. Just a small group of people defying the laws of gravity.
Ladies and gentlemen of the Gallery Gourmet, my name is Willy Wonka.
He's good. Too good. Pretty sure I've gained about 150 pounds in the last 2 weeks.
You could change her life, Mr. Wonka. Change all their lives.
Run away!
Every good thing in this world started with a dream. So you hold on to yours.
Here we go, Mama.
Mark my words.
This is gonna be the greatest chocolate shop the world has ever seen. So you're the funny little man who's been following me.
I will have you know that I am a perfectly respectable size for an Oompa Loompa.
An Oompa what now?
Allow me to refresh your memory.
Oh, I don't think I want to hear that.
Too late. I've started dancing now. Once we've started, we can't stop.
I mean,
Looks
it looks magical. How do I get onto this shit? All right, it doesn't look terrible, but it looks way too gimmicky. But then it's like, isn't all of them too gimmicky?
I think there's a balance between like too gimmicky and then Willy Wonka.
Right.
Yeah, no, I agree. So it's literally like, I mean, when I saw the giraffe running through like the village or whatever, it was just like, okay, so they're like, I don't know if they're trying to implement magic into the whole thing. But I mean, the question is, it's just like, so how bad was Willy Wonka's life that like he died and had to leave it to a kid? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
they never tell you why he was giving away the factory, right?
Well, no, in the 2005 one with Johnny Depp, he had like a gray hair when he was getting a haircut, and he realized he needed an heir to the Wonka throne.
I didn't watch that movie.
Oh, well, that's like the first it's not really spoiling anything.
It's completely fine. I'm never gonna watch it.
Oh, you never seen it?
Well, it's exactly what you think it's gonna be.
I have the Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory from back in the day is completely fine. There's no need. Honestly, it's just one of those classic movies. It's like there's no way they can top this.
So I'll explain the Johnny Depp version of that. It's exactly what you would think that it is. So what is it? What's his name? The director, who was the director of the Johnny Depp? Like Nightmare Before Elm. Tim Burton, you stupid idiot! All you had to do was say that.
Oh yeah, Tim Burton. That's right.
So it's
another reason why I didn't want to watch it.
Yeah, it's exactly how you would imagine Tim Burton remaking Johnny Depp's Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. But
like
in this one,
the cast is insane. It's super stacked.
I didn't like the movie at all.
No, I'm not saying that cast. I'm saying the trailer that we just watched. The cast is stacked.
Yeah.
So this one, it seems like it's going to be a lot of like that magical, like very happy.
I don't like the way Willy Wonka is being portrayed. If that makes any sense. It's like which Willy Wonka are you? Are you more Johnny Depp, or I mean Johnny Depp wasn't Willy Wonka, but are you more? I don't know, because it's like fucking this guy from the original. He's not even him. He's like a totally different Willy Wonka.
Yeah, I don't think. Well, that's one thing I'd want to know is this Wonka a prequel to the Johnny Depp Wonka, or is this a prequel?
But
to...
Johnny Depp is Charlie. He's not Wonka.
Johnny Depp.
No.
Yeah, it's Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
That's the name of the movie.
Right. Well, remember at the end of Willy Wonka, he gives the factory to Charlie. This is now Charlie running it, and Johnny Depp plays Charlie. But Charlie wasn't a fucking weirdo.
Is that? I don't think that was it. Because
Look
Charlie, no. The Johnny Depp one was like almost like a remake.
It was Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Yeah, but the book. So Willy Wonka. So the book is called Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, but the original movie they named it Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. And then
so you're saying this has nothing to do with
they remade it from the book, I guess.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
So it was called Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. It's like the same story, just kind of.
Gotcha. But I guess like the title,
different themes to it. It's
you have to change the name because you can't use the name. I think what is it, 30 years?
I think it's
maybe.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. But I mean, like, I guess, like, based off the title, like, the original Gene Wilder is what you were thinking of.
Gene Wilder, right.
Yeah, so, like, that was Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. So,
it was a perfect movie.
It was.
And that's like
how all of those movies back in that day were. But, so that would have been, like, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
It's Gene Wilder, man. Him and Richard Pryor's got some of the best. I went through a rabbit hole, like, a couple months ago, and I just watched all of their movies. Because, dude, they're so fucking funny.
So, like this trailer, like, it was a lot of the flashy, like, again, happy dancey, like, spinning umbrellas and all this stuff. Like, new age boy comes into town, like riles up a town to support, like, a business. I mean, that's just, like, it's, like, spells influencer, you know, like, so I guess that, like, kind of resonates with, like people nowadays. But I mean, the first Willy Wonka movie, like, they were all poor, like they were eating cabbage and water, like and they were all, like, working for the factory, you know, like the second one, let's just forget about it because that was again like the same thing, like it was just like all bubbly and all that stuff. But how cool would it have been if this movie, like that trailer, was like a darker twist where it was just like literally he's like a poor guy from Germany and has like a German chocolate, which is where that is all like popular from. And like he's struggling in New York City in like the 1800s, and like his grandchild is then going to be Willy Wonka. I don't know. That would be way cooler of a movie, more interesting than like him like skipping his heels on a telephone pole, like spinning umbrellas.
That's the thing. They made it so like Willy Wonka was always like a super magical person, super magical kid. But I can see it having a dark part because Lily Tomlin, I believe, I played his mother. Right? That was Lily Tomlin, right?
I didn't even see her. I don't think.
I think it was Lily Tomlin. I like the fact that the first Oompa Loompa is fucking
sounded like Paul Bettany, but I don't know if that was him.
No, bro, they had his whole face just superimposed on a fucking Oompa Loompa.
I did like that.
What's his fucking name? Hang on. Anyway, Lily Tomlin plays his mother, I believe. I think that was her. And then they brought in Keegan Michael Keel for comic relief, and then they had there was another known actor or actress. I can't remember who it was. Oh, that is a bug. We don't like those. Okay.
No, so Oompa Loompa in the video, that I did like that. I just don't know like what to make of it. From
I always thought he created them, but they
Yeah.
seem to be a race of like minions almost.
So
like
Yeah, I think in the book it
film,
has to be from the book where they say they're from the jungle because I think he
yeah.
finds them in
So
the jungle.
little
in the second
motherfuckers.
film, yeah,
Little
in the second,
motherfuckers in the jungle.
that's the planet right off of the sun.
They're
So
just
No,
working.
in the second film, yeah, Johnny Depp, he goes to whatever planet, and then he gets them, and then they come back and work with him.
I mean, I don't dislike the trailer. I'm definitely gonna watch it. It comes out December 15th. It's my birthday month, so I always go to the movies. I'm probably gonna go to the movies and watch it. But I like the actor that's playing him. That's the same guy who played like a lot of shit. Like he's a phenomenal actor. I think is his name Timothy. Anyway, I've been drinking. So names escape me.
Charlotte.
Yeah, there it is. So I just don't like the fact that he's so animated.
Yeah, again,
That's the only thing I don't like about it. He's so animated. I think a darker Willy Wonka film would be better. Like the Chocolate Cartel, like granted, they probably do exist. They probably, it's like Hershey's and M&M's and all of them motherfuckers is like, yeah.
So you
it probably does exist. But I would have way rather the gritty, like Wonka in the streets begging for money. And then the only thing he knows how to do is make this.
Like whip up chocolate, right? Like better than
Can
anybody.
you imagine? So like in that trailer, like his name is Timothy Chalamet.
Oh, would have been dope if Willy Wonka was like a pastry chef, or like a fucking chef or something. And he's just like struggling, making ends meet, and just like created chocolate or some shit.
No, so this is how I would imagine, like a young Willy Wonka coming off of like in 1942, a boat in New York City. It's like shot in black and white. Everybody's shitting on him because even in the trailer they were doing like they had like the elites kind of like looking down on him.
You can't do New York. You can't do New York. Because if you look, if
New York,
right, but if you noticed, it's a made-up town, and it's the whole premise of it's the whole location of this whole movie. They didn't go nowhere else. He went to the jungle. You could easily do jungle. It always.
How eerie would that be? Hey, so if you think about it, so like
money, baby. You got to pay that cast. That cast alone costs a lot of money.
Yeah, so it would be. This is how I would do the story. It was that he gets off the boat. He has aspirations of like doing a bunch of stuff for like starting his own chocolate factory. It's all black and white. People are walking past him, splashing in the mud up on his like coat sleeves. Like all the rich people are like rushing around him and all that stuff. And he's got to make a scene, but it's not going to be a scene where it's him like getting people to twirl like umbrellas behind him and have his name, but it's like a strategic move. And then after all that grind, he creates the best thing, the best marketing, the best chocolate. And then as he grows older, he grows to appreciate that he lost his childhood as trying to start a dream. And so then he reinvests that into the childhood or like the generation below him by giving them prizes like a golden ticket and candy. So and that's a beautiful story. You're shaking your head. You're telling me that I'm wrong.
Because they did it already. The whole point of this movie is to show the origin story. Not let's have a small origin story and then show exactly what they did in another movie.
But that would be the time.
This should have been darker. Willie's in war. He's fucking knee deep in mud. His mother gets shot in his face. Bow.
I don't know. It looks like it's practically The Godfather, but
right.
Chocolate.
But that would be like the end of the movie. It's just like
no.
Like the last 10 minutes of the movie is just like it opens up with Gene Wilder.
Because there's gonna be Wonka 2. If this movie does good, there's gonna be Wonka 2.
Oh yeah, there's no of course.
So there's other crime bosses, aka chocolate makers, right? So he has to take down all the chocolate makers in whatever town there are. Looks like he assassinates them by like making them fly in the air. That's one way to do it. And so there's plenty of other chocolate makers. So I could see the sequel being like Hershey's shows up, like $1 billion brand.
It's got to be
like
dark.
kneecap them.
Yeah, hey, so we see you doing numbers.
It'll be such a better, like a dark
Hmm.
Willy Wonka. Yeah, that would be such a better movie. And then he's got like a secret, like ingredient. And one of the little guys like escapes, like or gets kidnapped, and then Hershey's like picks him up, and they're like, "Now tell us what you fucking know." Like,
Yeah.
It's like the scene.
Sending him back pieces of orange people.
It's like the scene.
Yeah.
You have no limit of these.
Yeah.
It's like the scene in Shrek where he's like torturing the gingerbread man.
Yeah. Willy Wonka in his Amazon package. It's like a Oompa Loompa head. Oh, shit, they got Jerry. They got Jerry.
He's got to make sure that none of the other ones see him. Like he's so used to it, like it grows darker.
And then he wouldn't even do drugs. He would do he'd make his own chocolate that's infused with some weird shit, and he's just all strung out.
It's like
he's all depressed and strung out. Yeah.
Like the curation process has like chemicals, and then he finds that the chemical is the one.
The Oompa Loompas are scared. They're like, I don't know.
You don't understand.
Cat's me making this thing. Yeah.
Add more propofol. No, so we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, so that Oompa Loompa is Hugh Grant.
Hugh Grant.
I I didn't know who he was. Now I know who he is. By looking at him. I had to look it up.
Is his mother Lily Tomlin?
What's that?
His mother.
Lily Tomlin? Let's see.
It looks like Lily Tomlin.
It is
who she clearly died in like a tragic train car accident full of chocolate. Because she clearly wasn't there, and he was like, "I'm doing this for you, Mom." And she's like, "Yeah."
I don't see her in these credits here.
Yeah, she's probably not even credited, but that was her for sure. Let me see. Let's go back to it. Look at
it's Olivia Colman.
Oh, Rowan Atkinson, Mr. Bean. Oh man,
yeah, it's all.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy that he's doing good, because you remember he got into a crazy car accident and almost died.
Yeah.
And then he came out with the bee, the movie about the bee. Did you guys see that?
Yes.
Yeah, I watched
that shit is roll on the floor laughing.
Yeah, no, he's never lost his touch. And like I told my mom, like she was a big fan of Mr. Bean and all that stuff. Like, but I mean, that is like the reincarnation of that. They're probably gonna make more, I'm pretty sure.
Dude, that fucking move. It was actually a show. That shit was so funny.
Talk about somebody. What talent does it take, like to in the B, he does talk like in the initial.
I mean, that's fine. That because it helps, because he's on the phone. He's trying to kill this motherfucker. Oh, dude,
and it's like it's also like the setup and all that.
Oh my god, that shit was so funny.
But even like Mr. Bean, like back in the day, like it didn't say a single word.
Oh my god.
That's like the modern day. Who were the guys back?
Because Mr. Bean was out before we were old enough to like hold our heads up straight. But fucking, we grew up with Mr. Bean's Holiday. Remember that he eats like all the weird food at the French restaurant.
Yeah, that one I actually didn't see.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I remember when it came out.
Dude, that shit. But this movie to me is the funniest thing he's ever done. The bee with the bee shit. I don't even know what it's called. Funniest shit ever.
It was very good. And like there was one like Mr. Bean episode where he goes to the department store like during Christmas to like shop for like ornaments, Christmas presents, and all that stuff. And then he finds like a nativity scene. And he starts like playing with it and all that stuff.
I gotta find that.
No, yeah, we should watch it. Tom, pull it up.
I got it. Oh, Tom's doing it. Go ahead, Tom.
Dude, the Mr. Bean nativity scene. Come on.
Yeah, there we go.
Don't play it until I get back. 1 second.
This guy.
funny little man who's been following me.
I will have you know that I am a perfectly respectable size for an Oompa Loompa.
An Oompa what now?
Allow me to refresh your memory.
Oh, I don't think I want to hear that.
Too late. I've started dancing now. Once we've started, we can't stop.